Hello, welcome everyone. Today we are going to do the revision of MS Access and we will discuss some advanced feature in MS Access. The features are facilitates to break large information into small parts in the form of tables. We mix various tables to break the large data into small parts. Data redundancy is reduced means duplication of data is reduced, increases efficiency and speed in searching and accessing information. We can speedily search or we can efficiently access our information. Facilitates data security and sharing of data. Our data is secure in MS Access. Helps to create forms, queries, and reports on the database. We can easily create various forms, queries, and reports on the database from MS Access. There are various objects in MS Access. The main objects that can be created in Access are as follows. Tables. They are used to store data in the form of rows. Rows are called records and columns that is called fields. A table is also referred to as a relation. Table is in the form of rows and column and used to store data. Queries. Query let us find and work on the data resulting from one or multiple table based on a specified condition. If we want to retrieve some data, if we want some data from our table, we use query to get that particular data by giving some specified condition to the database. Forms provide a user interface that lets the user to enter and change in the tables. By the form, we can easily enter our data in our database. Forms provide us the GUI. GUI means graphical user interface to enter our data in tables. Reports. If forms are for input, the reports are for output. Reports are used to display the data stored in database tables in a professional format for printing purpose. Forms are used to enter the data and the reports are used for the output of the data. If we want the output of the particular data, we can get it from the reports. It is used to print the data. Data type. Access 2007 control how data can be entered in each field within our database. A data type indicates the type of data the field store. Once the data type is defined, you cannot enter a different type of data. If you try to do so, the error message will be displayed. In Access, data type is automatically defined. If you will write a numeric data, the data type will be defined as a numeric. After that, you can't be able to write a string data in that particular column, or you can call it a field. If you write a character in a field, then the data type is defined as a character or a string. Or if you write a numeric value, that particular column is defined as a numeric data type. So after that, you will not be able to write the different data type. You will get an error message. You have to, after that, you have to change the data. We will check that thing in our practical. Setting up primary key. To set any field as primary key, follow the steps given below. As we already learned about what is primary key, that is the unique key. This is the steps to set up a primary key that we will also check in our practical. In design view, right click on the field that you want to set as the primary key. First you have to go in the design view, not in datasheet view. We have to change our view. In that view, now click on the primary key option from the context menu. The field you want to convert into the primary set, the field you want to set up the primary key, you have to do the right click on it. You will get the option from the context menu of the primary key. You have to select the primary key option. The field will be set as the primary key. Indicate a small kid in the field selector column. You will find a small kind of a key in your field selector column that indicates that your particular field is set up as a primary key. Click on the close button on the table window. Access display on the message window reminding you to the save changes. Click on yes button to save the changes. After that you have to click on the save button to save the changes. Opening an existing database. If you have already created a database, if you want the database again, these are the steps how to open that existing database. To open an existing database, follow the steps given below. Click on office button, the office button on the topmost side on the left hand side. Select open option from the drop down list. The open dialog box appear. You will get the open option there. Use the folder or a drive that contains the database. The drive or the database where you have already saved the previous database. Select that particular drive and select the required database and click the open button. The selected table will open in the datasheet view. In datasheet view, that particular database will open when you will select it from the particular place where the database you have saved earlier. Master table concept. While creating database, if you choose the data class correctly, your table is automatically assigned to the correct area of the database. If you create a database and choose the data class correctly, then your table will automatically assign to the correct area of the database. Your table will automatically come into the correct area of that particular database you have chosen, and they are being classified into these classes: master table and transaction data. That table will automatically become a master table. Searching in a database. There are times when you require a particular data in your datasheet. It becomes very difficult when you are not sure about its exact location. The search box located at the bottom of the Access window makes it easy to search. You will find a search box at the bottom of the Access window where you have written your data. Wherever you have saved your data, you will check the inactive window. You will see a search box, and the data which you want to search, you have to type it there, and that particular data will be highlighted. We will see that thing also in our practical. Let's move to our practical.